welcome back. Guys, we woke up this morning to an announcement from the Lego Fortnite team on the next update coming to the game very soon. And this one is exciting because coming with this new update is a brand new station in the recycler, a brand new Lego pass, changes to the wall plate that can hold items, and so much more. And guys, we're uploading Lego Fortnite daily this month, so make sure you're subscribed for all things Lego Fortnite Odyssey. Plus, we're going to touch at Brick Life on the end of this because there are some updates there as well. But yeah, in today's video, we're going to tell you everything you need to know about everything new in Lego Fortnite. And guys, it's an exciting time to be a Lego Fortnite player. Jumping straight into it, the first thing in the patch notes talks about the recycler. Now, this is an item we've been needing in the game, and reading into it, it says, with the new recycle station, recycle crafted items to gain a portion of the used materials back. This means you can break down old charms, weapons, and resources you can reuse. Unlock the recycler recipe by building or using a stone breaker starting March 25th. And I mean, quickly running over here to my storage room, you'll see that I have a ton of random items here. And I'm sure a lot of you guys that play the game frequently have the same problem. I mean, stuff just kind of piles up. So it will be nice to be able to use this recycler item and then obviously just harvest some of those things back, because realistically, we just don't need all the charms and random tools and items. And one thing to keep in mind here is that they did say March 25th is when the recycler comes out. So no, it's not coming out on the 12th. I know that a lot of people were speculating we were getting an update in a few days here on the 12th, but this, along with the next change that we're going to talk about, come out on the 25th. And speaking of that next change, wall mounts. If you know, you know, the wall mount's been in the game for a while, but you haven't been able to put everything on it. Only certain tools and items you've been able to actually throw up on the wall mount. And to give you an easy example of this, I'm going to go ahead and just throw a wall mount down. And when we go inside of it, you can see that there's items that you just simply cannot throw into the wall mount to display. Obviously, there's plenty of items you can throw in like this here, but this is a big change for the game because what they say is starting on March 25th, you'll be able to put non-holdable items on wall mounts like resources and charms. Use these as labels for the chests you put below them. And that's actually straight out of the mouth of the Lego Fortnite development team. Basically, they're giving us the green light to finally use the wall mount in a way that I feel like they should have been used from the start. Obviously, you know, I feel like it makes a lot of sense to throw a wall mount up next to the chest of any items that it may represent. For example, if I wanted to make a chest full of thermal detonators, you can just throw a thermal detonator on the wall and then fill the chest up with thermal detonators. You guys get the point. On March 25th, that'll finally be possible, and storage rooms will be able to be a lot more organized. But we're not even done talking about the wall mounts yet because there's a little bit more. They say if your wall mounts are hanging things that can turn on and off like the illuminator or a lightsaber, you'll be able to turn them on and off on the wall mount. And that's pretty sweet because obviously we'll be able to display lightsabers in a really cool way. Also, if you hang an illuminator and then turn it on, it should make for a really unique lighting situation there. The last thing they're going to change on March 25th is the wall mount will officially be in this utility tab. Also the same place where the recycler station will be, and so much more. And off the bat, those are two pretty solid changes, but we're nowhere near done. So let's get on to the next part of the update, which is actually coming out on March 11th, and that's going to be the brand new Lego Pass. And in this Lego Pass, we're actually getting two outfits. First off, we get the Rebel Oro outfit, which you can see right here. He's pretty cool, and you actually get him automatically after purchasing the pass. Not only that, though, you can see we have Carmine Rosso here, and that's a premium reward. I'm not sure if you get this one at the very end of the Lego Pass or if it's somewhere in the middle of it. But either way, two new Lego styles in the pass for 1,400 V-Bucks. Pretty cool. Not only that, though, obviously, of course, we're getting a ton of decor bundles, which you can see here. What's interesting is we don't see any actual build blueprints. We're only seeing decor bundles. I'm not sure if this Lego Pass will have build blueprints, but the news article does mention that all the rewards mentioned above are just part of what's in the pass. The Goldrush Gallery Lego Pass will be available to progress until May 2nd. And as a reminder, everything in the Lego Pass may come to the Fortnite item shop at a later date. The one interesting thing to note here is that May 2nd is the end of this Lego Pass, which lays up for a perfect Star Wars Part 2 update. Obviously, May the 4th is when Star Wars stuff usually happens. Obviously, though, Lego and Star Wars has a huge collaboration, and they seem to always do stuff together, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that. Again, I would be so hyped for Part 2. That's just a little theory, though, with when the pass ends. Either way, though, if you guys do plan on purchasing the brand new Lego Pass, feel free to come over here to the item shop and use code KAZ, 3 letters K-A-Z. It really helps me out, and guys, there's so many Lego styles coming out on top of the brand new builds that are also releasing. That gets mentioned at the bottom of the patch notes. You can see it here. They say that some fan favorite Lego kits will be returning to the shop on March 12th. That'll include the Der Burger bundle, the Beachy Boardwalk bundle, Mage's favorite bundle, and also maybe some more. We don't really know the full list yet. We'll have to wait and see, but yeah, code KAZ if you guys are buying anything. But guys, if you thought the changes were good so far, believe it or not, we have so much more to talk about. So let's rapid fire through some more new changes that are coming, starting with sprint attacks. Be a force with the new sprint attack. Sprint to close the gap on an enemy, delivering a powerful strike when you catch up. So I have no idea what that means, but I'd imagine there's some sort of barging attack now. For instance, if I sprint up to an acolyte and hit him, apparently I should do damage after the new update. I'm not too sure on that, though. We'll have to wait and see how it actually plays out, but I'd imagine you could just sprint, maybe like nudge an enemy, and then they'll take damage. We'll just have to wait and see on that one, but it is interesting that we're getting a new attack in the game. In terms of attacks, next up we have the jump attack change. The jump attack will have a clearer visual, so it's easier to see when you hit an enemy. Also, the issue that prevents an attack from doing damage when it should have done damage will be fixed. Continuing onwards, sprint jumping. Leap into an adventure like never before with the sprint jump. The new jump adds extra spring to your step and makes exploring your Odyssey world even smoother. I feel like this is already in the game because I noticed recently that when you sprint jump, you actually go way higher to the point where when you sprint jump, you can actually deploy a glider just by doing this on the ground level. So I feel like this one's already implemented into the game and they're just officially announcing it now, but I'm not sure if they're actually going to buff it even more. That would just be crazy though. I guess again, we'll have to wait and see on a lot of these. Advanced weapon journal. The new advanced weapon journal will help remind you which weapons you can craft. Activate the journal in 2 ways: by refining raw materials into stone slabs, metal bars, and cut crystals, or by interacting with stations like the gem cutter and metal smelter. Either way, you should gain the knowledge to go ahead and get that journal unlocked. I'm not too sure what this journal will do exactly, but we'll have to wait and see. And that feels like a common theme, waiting and seeing. Either way, next up, we have next level small talk. Villagers might have some things to say to you without you needing to talk to them first. If they do, you'll see a little bubble above their head with a comment. Interesting change there. I think that's pretty cool. Safety from the storm and rocks. When you run out of time in the storm, you'll be teleported into the sky to safe distance. This is to help prevent an issue that makes players sometimes get stuck in rocks and other things. Next, the Thunderclap Blade is getting an update. Landing hits with a Thunderclap Blade will charge up a projectile attack, making it simpler to get this attack ready. The spin animation before the projectile launches will be removed, so it's easier to land attacks on distant enemies. Overall, I believe they're just going to clean up the combat with this Thunderclap Blade. Obviously, you can charge it up and go ahead and throw it to attack enemies. But yeah, I think they're just going to make this whole attack a lot better. And the last gameplay change we got to mention today is about the shield. They say raise the shield in usefulness. In skirmishes with enemies, raising your shield will be faster and more responsive. Right now, we have gem shields in the game, but I feel like they're pretty useless. If I go ahead and raise it up, it's decent and it does work, but I just don't see many players actually using shields. I feel like that can definitely change because these should be a pretty useful item, but yeah, it'll be cool to see how they change them to make them more useful. But guys, that's about it from the Lego Fortnite Odyssey side of the update. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. There's so many new changes and I'm super excited for the recycler. And then of course, the item plate change is also just going to be massive for the overall gameplay. Over here, I'm going to start building a ginormous storage room so I don't have to worry about any memory. And with this new wall mount, I'm just so excited to be able to kind of just display everything and have an official place for every single item in the game. But moving away from the updates in Odyssey, we got to talk about Brick Life for a second because they are doing a lot of cool stuff that they posted in the same article. The first of which being soccer, which is coming to Lego Fortnite Brick Life tomorrow. As you can see here, you can face off against other players in Brick City, and then if you win, you actually get this trophy which you can claim and put on display. On top of that, another cool feature that they just launched is a reaction feature. So when you're walking around the city and you see another person's home, you can go up to their mailbox and react to it. It should lead to some funny moments, and also you will get credit every single time you react to somebody's house. Continuing on with the mailbox though, not only can you go ahead and react to things with the mailbox, but you can also get mailed actual packages. And you can see the UI on screen, but essentially if you don't have room in your inventory for something, you can just send it off in the mailbox. That's pretty cool. And last but not least, out of Brick Life, one of my favorite updates is that you're now able to place props at 45-degree angles. That'll make interior decorating a lot more fun across the board in my opinion. All good changes from Brick Life though, and if you do play, you should definitely be excited. Let me know what you guys think about the new update. What are you most excited for? Is it the Lego Pass? Is it the recycler? Is it one of the gameplay changes? Sound off down below. And guys, subscribe for all things Lego Fortnite Odyssey. We're uploading daily, like I said, and anytime I don't upload, I am going to be live. I was live yesterday and I had a ton of fun, so if you missed that, make sure you have noties on so you don't miss the next one. But that's been it from today's video. If you found it helpful, drop a like, and I will see you guys tomorrow when I fully cover some of the new stuff that's being added to the game. But it's been your boy Kaz. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.